did my time and I want out. So the boots are fade, it doesn't cut. The soul is not so vibrant. The reckoning, the sickening, packaging subversion. Pseudo-sacrosanct perversion. Go drown your deserts, go dig your graves. Then fill your mouth with all the money you will save. Sinking in, getting smaller again. I'm done, it has begun. I'm not the only one, and the rain will kill us all. Throw ourselves against the wall, but no one else can see the preservation of the martyr in me. Psychosocial, 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 psychosocial. Oh, there are cracks in the road we lay, but where the temple fell, the secrets have gone mad. This is nothing new, but when we killed it all, the heat was all we had. Who needs another mess? We could start over. Just look me in the eyes and say I'm wrong. Now there's only emptiness and a Mississippi. I think we're done, I'm not the only one, and the rain will kill us all. Throw ourselves against the wall, but no one else can see the preservation of the modern remains. Psychosocial, 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 psychosocial. And the limits of the dead, the limits of the dead, the limits of the dead, the limits of the dead. Thinking that fascist lie, I tried to tell you what. Psychosocial, more hearts are giving out. Psychosocial, kids down to 2 season idea. Psychosocial, it's all in season, this is what you want. Psychosocial, I'm not the only one, and the rain will kill us all. We throw ourselves against the wall, but no one else can see the preservation of the moderate me. And the rain will kill us all. We throw ourselves against the wall, but no one else can see the preservation of the moderate me. The limits of the dead, 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 the limits of the dead. Fake anti-fascist lies. Psychosocial, I tried to tell you, but psychosocial, your hearts are giving out. Psychosocial, it's all a killing idea. Psychosocial, it's hunting season. Psychosocial, that's what you want. Psychosocial, I'm not the only one, and the rain will kill us all. We throw ourselves against the wall, but no one else can.
Good evening. What's going on, guys? We're here.
Anyone else? 2 people.
Alright. So it might be factory driver challenge. That time hasn't changed. We'll give it a crack for a half hour or so, but if no one turns up, I'll just go do something special. I thought Wilco was taking the piss. No, I'm not. Unless it's an overhaul. You know, like feedback and everything. But no, I'm not. Hence why we're doing a GT4 series. I'm really not. And I've conceded, I hate the Commodore. It's nothing like the Ford. I don't know how we've got 2 cars in the exact same category with the exact same chassis and the exact same power, and they're completely different. So I've just given up on the whole piece of shit. Genuinely can't believe it. But yeah, I don't know what's going on, bro. I thought LMDs were next. Oh. It's getting better. It's getting better. Oh, we messed the car up.
Splitter's gone, splitter's gone.
I reckon a
Box
bit,
this lap.
bit more
Box
than that.
this lap. End of session, mate. Check flag this lap.
Looks like a bit more. It's not really leaning on nothing. Still drives. Bit of feedback. Yeah, don't tell me it's been completely dead the last few days, guys. I thought there was some hype. I thought there was a lot of lobbies and shit going on. Besides weekends. Or at least European, you know, peak times. You got to remember those Europeans are the only ones that matters. Ranked is stacked when they're on, guys. Oh. Let's get rid of that fuel. Oh.
There's a yellow flag. Repeat, yellow flag.
What? God, I'm ruthless, how are you? Catch. Yeah, once again, it's the usual vicious cycle with the updates. A week out from the update, the game's already deserted. Blokes we got here are all in the group, 3 Aussies and a Japanese. Like it's our prime time now. No one else though. And already a hot fix coming for the very thing that they overhauled in the last update. Typical. No worries, mate. Mid 29. Might pull out the GTOs after this. I'll try to go through a few combos. We don't get any people that want a certain combo. I'll just go through whatever, but I feel like GT4s are my warm-ups now. And this will be the next race for our series. Glad to see a lot of people are enjoying recent mailbag. Finally got it out there. The shorts are going off. Come and join you later, Munchies first. And pick a combo, bro. Because you just did a super chat. Pick a combo. Track, car, either or. Pick a combo, bro. For when you get here, obviously. Oh, 100%. I think anybody with a fucking brain could read that, Austin. So, say whatever the fuck you want. I understand you can't, but anybody with a fucking brain could have seen that, bro. Not a goddamn thing about any of the known issues that came with it, too. Not a goddamn thing. They gave us about tree fitting. Yeah, that was the only thing I even bothered. I read the article. Group 5 anywhere. Fuck, should have made it here. It's one of the factory driver challenges at the moment and I was horrible at it. I need practice. How do I say that, mate? What's going on, buddy? 10 Tesnugar? How would I say that? Tesnugar? Tensglar? 77. That's your name. I know one I already want to do. I was almost going to start with it, but I didn't think it'd get anyone in it. That's the Shelby at Rocky Knoll. But we'll see how we go. Planning for 3 hours at least. We'll see how we go. Oh. But we got to get those numbers up. I'll just focus on the factory driver stuff because I got a world record to claim. Monetization I did 8,000 hours watch time. See, bro, by the time I was even close to it, like 500 subs OG monetization, I was way past 4,000 hours. Like it felt like it wasn't a thing for me. The way I've seen other people talk about it, by the time I got there, I was like 50, 60, like, you know what I mean? Like I do.
Result for the team. That's P3.
Fuck, man, I do a couple hundred K in a month. Yeah, same Ruthless. Like it felt like, it felt like it was like a month's watch time, bro. Like back then, with way less subs. So yeah, I got lucky with Gran Turismo streams, just Gran Turismo streams, and people watching them back. Monetization. Yeah, we got monetization here. Yeah, I think if you're a content creator, long form especially, that's going to be your only chance. You still need a catch, a hook, clickbait. You need something that's going to go out there straight away, be long form, and get eyes on it. So it needs all of those things. Other than that, like if you're a content creator and you're just doing little bit pieces, 2-minute videos once a week, you ain't going to get anywhere near the watch time. Not even with 10,000 views. The easy way, and why it felt, I think, for myself and Ruthless, was live streams.
Let's get a good launch.
And it was a lot easier
You can do it.
to just fucking press the share button back in the day and start live streaming than it is now. But I think that's the big factor, at least for me, and never feeling like it was the thing. 200-300 subs. 200-300 subs, I would have had it easy. I reckon 220-230 subs, something like that, I had it. Maybe even 150, I had it. And then it was like, I remember it being like a 300 sub grind to get the last requirement that was needed, 500 subs. Every other part I did in a few months, if that. Even on the OG, like, you know, how I started streaming. Like, I can get some streams, man. I get a 4-hour stream. That does 1,000 views. That does 500-600 watch hours on its own. Just with average numbers. So it doesn't take much with live streams. Especially now with the dual streams, the vertical streams or whatever they are. You can probably smash up the hours, bro. Genuinely. I don't think that if you're a live streamer, I don't think the hours are going to be a problem. But if you're brand new and you're trying to create content, long form, short form, whatever, you're going to need something special to do it like as quick as people expect or want to do it these days, which I also think is very unrealistic. I think most of the YouTubers who go in and get it instantly go in with a fucking game plan and sponsorship and revenue and anything else outside of that, then you're really gonna it's gonna take its time. You've got to have a mad skill set, which I don't have, or a wit, which I don't have. Like, all I had was time. Yeah, they do. I know, they do. I don't bother with them though. They only slow down the main stream for me, man. You can't interact with both chats at once. And I feel that like the people chatting in the short stream don't really chat much anyways, from what I've seen of other people's ones. But for like, I know for brand new games, it's a thing. Like if I got GTA, I'd probably be doing it. I know brand new games, like even for me personally, I've seen a lot of Black Flag recently coming up in the short stream. This is next week's league race, but I'm not just doing this just to warm up, mate. It's a good warm up. GT4 at Lexington. If Custodian gets into the next lobby, I'm going to throw up Group 5. If not, I've got a few combos in mind myself. Without the goal, a few different ones. Because the GT3, GT4 stuff gets a bit fucking chaotic.
You just pumped in the fastest lap.
Very hard to stop the slide. Car starts moving about heaps. It's no good, Drew. At least the weather was nice again. It's pretty bad for a few days there. Ran out of fuel. Why? Why? How little fuel do you have to have in your car to run out of fuel for a 6-lap race at Lexington? Like, guys, the difference between 20 litres and like 15 litres, it ain't gonna make you faster than me, you know? Like, sometimes I do these races, I have 50 litres in the car, I forget. 50, 60 litres.
Fantastic driving. You are the winner.
What's with the sub number? Can you see that? Is that on both sides? That's weird. What's going on there? Interact. Hey. There we go. So what's up with the number? Yeah, the 90s high. I was like, what the? I don't even know how it did it, bro. I don't have anything up. It did it itself. I have to go into, like, the properties of it and look at the... You know? Alright. Oh, no. Oh, no. Yeah, it's a lot. All right. Oh, we've been cruising along. I don't think we'll quite get the 3K by the V8 supercars, but I think we'll be close. Oh. I'm very quiet. Where is everyone? Where are the Aussie lads? Been getting pretty lucky, I must say, with those weekend lobbies. Must be hot, man. Summer hot, because it's like 8 o'clock in the morning in that factory driving shop. Looks exactly like this, but it's way warmer. Way warmer. You're a monster. You're built to fall. Oh, wakey, wakey, morning, Becky. That was absolutely me this morning. Absolutely. Fucking woke up with Sir Henry and my eyes were not in my head. They weren't in my skull. They were like hanging down here somewhere. Like a bunch of teats, you know. I was like a 90-year-old woman with her fucking boobs hanging out. Except it was me eyeballs. That's what I look like. Fucking loving that game. I'm so addicted. Even when it absolutely rorts you. You're like, ugh! Like, it's just so quickly, like, to continue. Come on, fuck. Such a good game. All local lads, so far. All boys. Needs Simba to get all his mates in Japan. Get him off Gran Turismo. Teats. They are like teats at that point, aren't they? Udders. Udders, mate. Milkers. Oh, this milk is off. Oh, Cinder's going to DC. He's back. Hey, Abjeet, how are you, man? What's happening? I made a full album for the mailbag too now, guys. So it's got its own unique playlist. All of them together, they look sick. What have we got? Total of... got about an hour and a half now of mailbags. Not bad. 5 a.m. Jesus, bro. Just because of the good weather? Or did you miss a few days because of the bad weather? I've been shithouse, bro. Blown insomniac, kind of sick. The missus has been home. She's on a week off. She's been sick. But I've been full insomniac. Tweaking. But I'm alright. One of your clips got in too, bruh. Your Commodore in the ground. I got a few in. And it still wasn't absolutely everything. I freed up like 80 gig of footage. I was going to do the driver factory challenge thing, but I'll have another crack at it at the world record. Crane lift. Fair enough. Yeah, long day, bro. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I had fun making that one. It was pretty funny. Some brutal shit, and like, it was a good one of where some of the stuff that I'd been sent was stuff that I had, like, of happening to me or happening to someone else. So I was able to throw in what I was sent and my view of it or whatever. Flemmingham Road. Always with the fuel. I really wish you could sort out the default. Or that it, like, they could code in where the game kind of puts in a bare minimum. It takes into account whatever length the custom lobby is and puts in a bare minimum. I mean, even for ranked it'd be handy. Bro, they seemed like they went down again, and then they skyrocketed back up. But it seemed like diesel. Diesel went up 40 cents in a week, it felt like. Got back under $2, and then it just shot straight back up. I don't know why. I don't know what's happened to cause it this time. Maybe the floods? There's like flooding everywhere. I don't know. Going to the snow. No worries, mate. Be good, Ruthless. Ah, the fuel rebate. Oh, nice, bro. Enjoy. Don't try that at home, kids. Jesus. I think my elbows almost became... I think my elbows almost fucking touched My right nearly became my left nearly became my right. Lol.
You've got 5 minutes left.
Driving these cars around this track is like one of the most authentic experiences. Feels like I almost wish you could like slap a 70s filter over it. I actually haven't looked at it. Would be interesting. It's definitely the missus's specialty. I remember she quite enjoyed doing the last time. I define myself as a clown. I'm just not wearing my makeup. But don't judge. I am a clown. I may not appear to look like one, but I do use clown-only bathrooms. Respect my decisions. Send in the clowns. Wow. No worries, mate. Thanks for dropping in. And enjoy your trip if I don't see you before then. Oh my god, did you hear about the fucking Halloween game, guys? They've banned the hell. I swear we're not getting Grand Theft Auto. We ain't getting it. We ain't getting it. Like, I'm starting to actually get really worried about GTA 6. But they've banned Halloween, Michael Myers Halloween game in Australia, and not for the reasons that you would think. If you were to think of
You just pumped in the fastest.
why a game like that would get banned, you'd think horror, gore, whatever, and then even still you'd be like, but it's fucking Michael Myers. and we have GTA. It got banned because you could smoke weed in it. But in Australia, as it is, like, we're handing out medicinal marijuana prescriptions left and right. I just, it's the dumbest. Like, I don't care about the game. I don't care about the franchise. But I care about the censorship in video games in Australia. It's always been a fucking thing. Barely been rearing its head for a little while. But it's been something that we've had to deal with for the longest time, 20, 30 years. Like, bizarre censorship. And they've done that recently, last few days. So, I swear GTA's doomed. Already, like, the ID verification shit. And it's doomed. It's doomed. I think it's doomed to fail over the government. Have just got their fucking grubby paws in everything when it comes to this censorship. Yeah, we'll only get half of it. Yeah, no shit. Like, if that's... And apparently even with the Michael Myers thing too, because it's literally called weed. So, like, they can get around it if they change it to a different name. Basically. But it was, like, even Fallout. Fallout didn't have you smoking weed, but Fallout had you doing jet, and jet was speed. Like, and rage. Like, there was all different drugs that you did in Fallout, and that's Fallout. Like, they were just named something different. And then even, fucking Kingdom Come has shit like that. Herbs. Fuck, and then even the Lord of the Rings game with the parsnip or whatever it is, like the fennel, they are 1000%, 141 photographed like purple skunk plants in a Lord of the Rings game, which is heavily associated with weed. J.R.R. Tolkien himself, and then the characters, the hobbits, the dwarves, and there's weed in the game. It's not called weed, but it looks exactly like it, and when I plant it, it's, you know, it's good. So yeah, it's really dumb. Yeah, the gambling, bro. The gambling ads are cooked. Gambling ads are cooked. You're assaulted by it non-stop. You'll get assaulted by it, brainwashed by it, on TV and on YouTube and anything's related to it, but you can't do it in a video game.
Good luck, mate. You can win this.
But we had Caesar's Palace on the PS1 25 years ago. There's too many on YouTube, Lancey. And like, even me, I watch football content, I watch sports entertainment, combat content, but I don't really watch anything that would justify the amount of betting ads I get. And they're on everything. It's just the demographic that I fall into and the algorithm, but it's all I get, mate. All I get is trailers, betting ads, fucking Temu, Curry, fucking Hut, or whatever it is. Because I've watched a few of the sports bet ones with the fucking, what are they, the worms or whatever. They're kind of funny. You know, like the World Cup one. Oh, he's really putting this on, and he's like rolling all the way across the field. The rest of them, just, yeah, you're assaulted by him non-stop. Non-stop. And then watching the World Cup on normal TV for the first time in fucking decades. It was worse on normal TV. Worse. I guess that's the only way they survive. Ad revenue. And they've got the football and shit. But it's bad. What's going on, Sparrow? How are you, mate? Hey, yo. That lap would be good enough to get me third on the world leaderboard for the factory driver challenge here.
Final lap.
26.5,
Sharp, mate.
about a second
Keep it
from
on
the
the
time I
island.
have. Oh, I think Ash died. Fucking love this combo. Like, this is such a good track to learn how to drive this car. Because of all those braking zones that you can just overshoot so easily. Especially turn one, the 90-degree left-hander at the bottom of the straight. Really good track to learn how to drive this car. Or learn how to push this car. Learn how to drive it at high and wrong. Learn how to brake in it. Yeah.
We did it! That's P1. Brilliant!
You know what? Beautiful. Look at that too. Ash, Simba, almost identical ping. It's almost the same as what we get with a good American connection too. The 200 mark. Oh, at least we got a handful of locals. Better than nothing. Organising promo class, confirming what time we're doing it. We'll watch Raw tonight. I love this track. It's my favourite. Yeah, it's pretty quiet, guys. Yeah. Numbers to the game right now. The chatter. Yeah, I'm just reading a shitload of shit about what was said in the Discord. Someone getting early access and the community not being happy that someone's been singled out and given special access, and how they're listening to the particular feedback of a person who didn't enjoy the changes or like, and how they're basically waiting to see that a big YouTuber or Traxian or someone like that says, guys, this is now as good as LMU, and then they can. That's what it feels like. They're not listening to the people that already enjoy the game. They're trying to get people that don't like the game into it, at the detriment to the people who already like the game. Oh! Let's see. Oh, my body's been very sore lately. This winter, I'm not dealing with it. To work it out, race it, I've been very sore. Yeah, man. We all think whatever, bro, but because I have been staying away from like other media outlets and I'm not in the Discord, stuff like that, like I genuinely try to not have my opinion swayed. And then even with the people that have been disgruntled by the game for their own reasons, I try to not. I acknowledge their woes. I acknowledge that it shows that there's other people who are not having a good time, but I still try not to to pay attention to any of it, really. Like even that Mark Anthony, I remember you pointing him out. Alright, like he's one he's not sub to me. Sees videos come up. Young kid, polite, whatever. He did an AI video about, and even just his thumbnail, about how great the AI is. He played it at 70%. And nearly every single person there, like in the comments, was like, brother, the AI is bad. The AI is not competitive. They're competitive, but they don't do AI things. They're on rails, and like he kind of defended it blindly, like, oh, well, I personally, enjoy it and it suits my, and like he's getting thousands of views on it and like a big reaction, but it's like it's not an accurate, like it's his opinion, and it's being played at a lower percentage. And anybody with a brain or a little bit of pace is saying, nah, this is shit. And I don't know, I just, like, it's a fluff job. It's a fluff job on the AI and the career mode, and 70% he did it at, bro. Yeah, and he was saying about how it challenged him and he enjoyed it. And, yeah. And I just said, look, they're on rails, bro. I said they don't attack each other. They don't make mistakes. They only make a mistake in the first lap, at the first turn, when they all pile up. Once they spread out, they're on rails. Like, they don't attack. They don't attack each other. They don't attack you. But like the video's doing well for him, but I don't think it's accurate information at all. Might be what a lot of like career mode type guys want to hear. But I think like the faster blokes and people who want more, like to them it just means nothing. It's very obviously like not even what the game can do, and then even at the level of what the game can do, like it's not that great. They're fast, but they're not, they're still on rails. They're still very much on rails. But there's a few, like him, Matt Sellings, Matt James, they've never had anything to do with me, and they've had their, like I've had a few says on a couple of their videos. And like this person's comment that I just read, it's literally describing guys like them, guys who spend most of their time playing another game. They get on this for the updates, they complain about everything, constantly refer to other games, and they get kind of put on a pedestal for it. Like they get a lot of praise, you know, for being nice guys and not liking the game essentially in a very bland way. So yeah, I've stopped listening to like even them, and they were people that were doing good publicity for the game, but then when you actually watch the video and like, yeah, you know that they don't even really know, and they're constantly just comparing it to other shit. So yeah, I kind of stopped paying attention to any of them.
You've got 5 minutes left.
How did Ash get a time that's 6 seconds faster than anyone else? Ash? How did you get a qualifying time that's 6 seconds faster than anyone else? Well, I'm a long way from that, but I'll get there for sure. I put 4,000 hours in the GT7 across multiple accounts over 4 years, and I'm already at 1,300 for this in 8 months. So yeah, I'll exceed it too. Put about 1,000 into ACC on and off over the years. Seriously, Ash, how did you get... Still 2 seconds? Fuck off, mate. You cheated. You're a cheat, Ash. Grip hacks. Asian DNA. Grip hacks. You're a cheat, Ash. I'm gonna block you. You're cheating. What's he in? What car's he in? Well, you cheating. You got NOS, Ash. You got NOS. He's got fucking 100-pound big NOS bottle in the back of his car. Yeah, that's kind of what gets annoying too when you think about those type of hours, Drew. We are absolutely entitled to have any and all, like, even if we haven't played it for a year, we are absolutely entitled to have any and all opinions on GT7, Gran Turismo franchise as a whole. When you're our age especially, you've played it since its inception, you're allowed to have opinion. Good or bad. But when you've put 4,000 fucking hours into it, like, you're not just fucking giving this game a rim job when you talk about what that one doesn't do or how this one's better. You know what I mean? Like, you're talking from someone who spent that long playing it because it was the best option. Yeah, he's killing it. You know, like, you can genuinely... What's going on, Jared? How are you, bro? If you've... Like, I've still put 4 times as much time into that game. Or that franchise. I mean... But that game...
Solid drive.
4 times as much time into that as I have this. In 4 times as much time. Over a 3-4 year period. Alright, let's show Ash my best Brian Connor impersonation. Nah, Pano's going to be Brian. He's in the Supra. I live my life a quarter mile at a time. Where's the red button?
Let's get a good launch. Focus on those lights.
What if I just ram him? Just ram him straight off. Oh! Come on. Get out of the way, Pano. Gonna punt ya. Oh no! Oh no!
Yellow flag. Slow down now.
Oh fuck! Why was I following him? I had no steering once I hit that sand. Oh. Thank you, steering a little.
Yellow flag. Slow down now.
No, truck, big. No. Pressure, no. No. What? God, these cars suit this track. They really suit it. What a race. What a race. Holy shit. There's so much flow to that track, man. Once you get going, you have no fear. Literally full send. Like, even look at the AI racing through there. God, the amount of dirt you can get through here. So good.
Sensational result. That's the race win. See you on the podium.
Yeah, this car I've been screaming at too, Ash. This car I've been saying is like next to the C6 for a race car. No traction ABS. It's better than the GT3s. It feels fucking excellent. You can 100% agree. 100% agree. This car is one of, like, if not the best car to drive in the game. Race car. I feel like I could beat anything in it. You're like Scar. Simba. Run away. Run away and never return. Fuck it, I gotta get better at this skyline. GT2? You mean GT2s? Oh, like, because, yeah, I guess that's what they are, yeah. They're Group 2. Nah. Nah. GT2, no. But were they JGTC? Lucky 13. No, I barely see him lately, to be honest. Says hello, like he'll drop in maybe once a week or so. But barely see him. A few people that have stopped dropping in, like, I think he's just busy, but a couple others are done. So hard to do. Thank you! Thanks, mate! We hit the 2880 just to lose it instantly. Sub, so you can unsub.
This lap is the checkered flag. Session is over.
Must be quiet because there's no hate watchers because I'm being quiet. Like I'm not complaining about anything or going on about anyone, or so you know we're not picking up in viewers because of it. Yeah, all of them, bro. The spool, you gotta be very careful with it. It's still, if you drop speed, like it's ideally you try and keep them in second. They drop too much speed, they'll bog down though. And then if you insta shift to second, you just get the mad explosion of it. But you've got to like kind of double pedal in second. Oh, nice, like a boss. See there, you can just keep it in second, but bogs down if you drop too much speed. And I don't know if you can do it here. I don't think you can. I feel like it's going to bog too much. Yeah. And then this is the hard one, where you try to kick it into second here and juggle it around that wall.
Yellow flag. Slow down now.
That's intense. That was fucking sick. That was sick. That was sick. That was sick. Oh my god. That was sick.
Yellow flag. That's the yellow flag. Checkered flag out. Session is done.
Nuts. Where's Pete? He needs to see this. He dropped in not long ago. Yeah, it is. It is. These are a lot of fun. What are we going to do next? I think we're definitely going to stick with this theme of the cars with the driving though. Been a little while. What was our usual shtick? What's going on, old man? How are you, legend? Oh.
That's P1. Fantastic. Focus on the lights. Let's get a good launch and hold on to P1.
Ah, fuck off. Fuck off. How much of a kick has it got? Oh, well, eh? Oh, that was so hard to do. Save. I knew he was going to hit me too. Oh man, that was violent. It's so hard to race them around each other. So hard.
Nice work, that's the fastest lap. Keep sending it.
Fuck, I love this shit so much! So much! Oh! When did I like drifting? When did that happen? When did it... It's Pete's fault. It was the Trans Am series. When did I like drifting? When ever did I give a fuck about this shit? Oh, it's so good though. What? Shut up, Ash. So good. So good. It's just so... This car especially, my God. A lesson in throttle control. A lesson in double pedaling. But a lesson in throttle control. To keep those revs borderline building but not boosting. That was awesome. Look at the lap time. 1:19.3. That got me excited. Awesome. It's incredibly hard to race those cars around each other. No, there was drift, Ash. 100%. I was using that rear end so much on the brakes. These tight turns, I was getting on the brakes while still on the power and starting to rotate the car, dropping it into first, getting back on the power, controlling it, flicking it back into second. It was drifting, bro. 100% drifting. But don't make me do it again and pull out the Camaro. I'll show you. The Corvettes. Nah, all good, bro. It's very, very hard to race around each other.
That's a podium.
That
Good
BMW
work.
default
Nice job.
is really fucking good. All I did was increase the steering rack. It's an incredible combo. Really, really incredible combo. One that shouldn't be capable, really. It was, wasn't it, Simba? It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Very, very hard cars to race side by side. But a lot of fun. These people already joined. Readied up. So it's annoying about instantly rating up. I haven't even waited for the group change. Now, if we can, guys, if we can, you don't have to. Try to keep to the Cougar and Camaro. If you can. But pull out as many RX-7 and Audis as you like. Even the Nissan, I think, is a bit cracked. But I'd like to, I just think it'd be cool to do the Cougar versus the Camaro. But you're free to race whatever you want. But guys within our group, if you could try to adhere to that, I think we could have a lot of fun. But use whatever you want. But the more American cars on track, the cooler this will be. He did. He did. I actually hadn't even looked at the numbers. He did. And he's got awesome net now. Yeah. He's got awesome net now. Look at those numbers. Tell you what, Phil gets good ping for a Kiwi too with us. So it's JSN. Because some of the Kiwis can have really bad ping. Yeah, good to see, Lansy. Yeah, you pretty much got the same speeds as me now. Which is still just average, like for NBN. But that's what you should bare minimum be getting in the suburbs, man. It's a Jar Jar Binks. Alright, I'm gonna have a quick, I've got to chop up. But I'm gonna throw up something entertaining for you guys. Alright, what is going on, legends? Welcome back to another mailbag. We have an absolute cracker for you here. Let's start this with Final Sector in a V8 Supercar lobby that I was hosting. This is on board with him. There was a little clash that him and I had. That's me directly behind him in my red Commodore. I don't know what happened. Just a bit of a boo-boo. Now, speaking of boo-boos, Bruh 277 managed to do this to his Commodore. Yeah, she's proper rooted. Alright, here's another one from AFC Gunners 53. With an attached message that said he got spooked and almost killed the leaders. Oi! Oh, he's missed his brakes. He's didn't miss them though. That was nasty. Another one from Gunners. Easy C decided he wanted pole. I have never seen it. And did he just steal that position? Or he's qualifying, or isn't the inside car, right-hand lane? Oh, I don't even know. This will be a very common theme in this video. A good old-fashioned V8 supercar pile-up.
Let's stay out of trouble in the first few corners. No heroics out there. Yellow flag. Slow down now.
Oh, that was massive. That was massive. Wowee.
Yellow flag.
Wowee.
Slow down now.
Red flag. This is from Luna Aurora. RIP draft. This one's called Violence. This is from Pano. He said I got destroyed. I think this is where I get 360 off the start line. I haven't watched this. Oh yeah, I've stalled. I'm in the blue car. I'm very slow off the line. Oh, messed up the back of his car. Crunch. Alright, now first through our senior physics advisor, Get Allowancy. He seems to have disappeared. He's an invisible driver. Where's my legs? Alright, I'm back. Oh!
Yellow flag. Yellow flag.
Typical. Japanese cars at the top. I'll take that. After this, I reckon we'll go for 3 hours tonight. Not many around, like plenty in the lobbies, but just be quiet. And I'm gonna have an early morning. Get up for promo class with Z. Yeah, see what I mean about the Japanese cars, like even compared to the Americans. This should be chaos, especially the start. They certainly haven't been the easiest combos tonight, but they've been a lot of fun. Definitely back to what we're usually doing. And the driving standards have been better.
Let's get a good launch. Focus on those lights. Fastest lap of anybody. Great driving, mate. Yellow flag. Yellow flag.
Whoever's spun, they're still just sitting there. They're just trying to patiently wait for everybody to go by. Poor bastard. Smart job though, like that they were stuck facing the other way. They just sat there on the side of the track praying that no one hits them. But smart move. We've been driving everything, mate. But this is GTO right now. The IMSAs, GTOs. But we've been driving everything. We've been in GT4, Group 5, JP2, the GT Icons. We've been doing a lot of like older cars. The harder stuff. But it's been a lot of fun. Some very good driving. Did the drift track in Group 5. Doing these here. We did JP2 at the test track. GG. Ah, thank you. Welcome. Arigato. Konnichiwa. I'm trying to get more Japanese playing with us. I get excited every time I see the Japanese flag. It's what we're used to with Gran Turismo. Like we need more players in the Asian region. Even Ash representing. But yeah, we want more Japanese in here. We get very good, clean, respectful racing from the ones that we have.
You just missed out on the top spot. Very impressive performance though. Well done. P2 is a great result.
It's alright, mate. We still got American friends. But always forgiven. Yeah, you can't compete against the RX-7 in the Camaro. Alright. It's getting better, mate. It's getting better. It's still got a lot of problems, but it's 100% in a better state than it's ever been. It's just still got a lot of problems. But it's the joint in progress was the best thing for it. Like having this is average. You know, the amount of people we have here is the norm now for our lobbies. But it's at its best when you play the older cars. And we spent a long time since the update in the GT3s, 4s and V8s. So yeah, running through all the other stuff now. Like I said, back to our regular programming. Hence why we don't have many people around. Hence why we're having fun. And I'm not complaining about nothing. Hence why no one's watching. Because I'm not. They're not hate watching. Because I'm too good of spirits right now. People can't tell me that I'm a cunt. Yeah, same. The icons are probably my favourite too, mate. Let's just sit here in the pits. Now we'll really be able to crash into each other, Lansing. Right, so we're doing this because we may have discovered a little glitch in the matrix in this game. Not a glitch. It's actually a good thing. It's very late and it's raining. There's something about Sebring that seems to be one of the only places that you can race at night time. Like it's very raceable. You can see, you can actually see, and the rain adds to it. Like adds to the reflections and the. But we did. What were we in? We were in. I think we're in GT4s. But we did, and it was a late setting with like a really fast multiplier, and it got really dark really fast. We spent nearly the whole race in the darkness, and it was a good race. We had like the top 4 that close to each other. But I just thought it'd be a good experiment. And these cars always look like, especially the cockpit users, this is one of the best cars in the cockpit. Oh yes, I think that's on, like, with my lobbies when I'm doing just whatever, you certainly can't, like, I don't think you could ever accuse me of, like, doing the same thing over and over again. We really switch it up. And at the same time, like, every time there's an update or a class overhaul, you know, we do nothing but a lobby for a week straight with that class. But yeah, I'm not the type of bloke who just gets locked into the one category and does nothing but that. Hey! He died! It is. It is. Yeah, they are. The Porsche is shit, man. About 50, 60 kilometers an hour slower than the Corvette. Even the Capri can get away faster kind of top speed. And then same in the 60 class, the Jag, obviously, is 30, 40, 50 kilometers an hour slower than the Corvette and the Shelby. And then I find the 6.7s very evenly matched. The Mach 4, Lola and Chaparral. We did a one-make race in the C3 at the Speedway, the new big test track Speedway, outer loop. That was a lot of fun. But yeah, that Shelby and the C2, they're probably my two favourite cars to drive in the whole game. I'm currently number 2 in the world by a few thousandths on the Rocky Knoll factory driver challenge. The C3 is incredible. The C3 is probably up there for me too, man. The C3 is a monster. Well, it'd have been doing well. Hadn't crashed for a little while. Fucking look at that. Look how many we got in. It's made Simba the host. Simba. Nah, I'm too controversial, mate. Too outspoken. I upset too many people. Swear too much. I'm what, like if you're American, I'm an Australian redneck. I'm a bogan. They don't like me. The Aussies don't like me. I'm too Australian. The Europeans definitely don't like me. I'm too Australian and uncultured for them. Americans like me until politics get involved. Yeah, someone said to me the other day that I should have 100,000 subs if I changed my attitude, and I disagree with the 100,000 subs and should have. I could probably be at 10,000 if I had a much better attitude, if I was like a lot of the other guys, a lot of the other channels. But I mean, even where I'm at now, bro, is more than I ever thought I'd be, so gotta take it for what it is. I appreciate the ones that hang around and can take me for all my shit and all. I know how bad my traits are. I don't shy away from them, and I don't think I'm incapable of them. I know it's my worst trait, so. But I absolutely adamantly continuously say it's a lot easier for a lot of those people to be perfect in their lives.
Yellow flag. Be careful.
I'm not like playing the world small slightly, just speaking truth. It's being well off and doing this and being able to do well from it, and then there's barely being able to survive. front end feeling. No, but I mean, bro, I'm still not like totally homo-side. Like no homo shit doesn't worry me. Like I'm not masculine at all. I'm not an alpha at all. But no, I just speak my mind. Too much, and like it's like I said, a lot of people recently anyway, I think it's very hypocritical. At least in PMR community, everybody speaks their mind. Appreciate it, Simba. That's where it does come from, but I know I lose it. I get carried away. All I want is good racing, and then sometimes I'll have it, and I'm getting angry, you know, like, it's just a mindset on the day. But yes, 100% good intentions. I'm not.
Good luck, mate.
If I was in this with even, like, in YouTube, with the intentions that people portray me as or that think I am, my channel, like even my uploads would be nothing but like hate watch stuff, complaining about everything constantly, and that's not like, they're there, 100% they're there, but it's not what my channel is built on. It's built on real shit. Oh man, no front end feeling at all. No feeling at all. The ferals. Oh. You just love a little bit of radish. Everybody loves a bit of the radish. Magdalena. Yeah, some people like, yeah, some really do. Some really do love it. Like someone put it best, they were like even my trolls essentially love lit up Jester. You know, because like it's what gets them fired up, it gives them their ammo. But even the people that do like me, like some of them prefer lit up Jester, some of them prefer chill Jester. And people that have been around long enough, depending on what mood they're in, they know how to make me go either way. If they're in a good, happy, uplifting mood, they could be the one that calms me down, brings me back. And if they're if they've had a shit day and they're being an antagonist, they could look at me and go, Jester's been an absolute fuckwit right now, and give me what for. I think that the ones that have had that relationship with me are the ones that have been around the longest.
Yellow flag. That's the yellow flag.
Nah, no, I couldn't because of that, bro. Kingdom's bad enough, old man. Kingdom's bad enough. Like, Kingdom, I think, is the hardest game I've ever played. Like, I've tried to think of it at least in terms of like a punishing factor. I don't think there's anything more punishing than that I played, and I couldn't do and wouldn't do, never cared for the Dark Souls JRPG kind of grindy. Just never for me, man. Like, here's my super difficult shit for video games. Like, there's been a few games where I've played through them on the hardest difficulty, like fucking Cyberpunk on the hardest difficulty was hard as fuck. But no, I couldn't do it. And I genuinely like hate that certain games, certain things anyways, like trigger me hard. Why even this one? Because it's just everything with this one. But yeah, I can get frustrated. Gamer rage is real with me, 100%. FIFA, back in the day, 100% FIFA. They've probably been some of my saltiest streams ever.
Yellow flag.
Yeah, I don't hide from it. Like that, I sort of think too that a lot of streamers and personalities that they do hide from it, especially in the sim game. Like how they can put up with what even a sim racer that's streaming that's got 100 subs is going to put up the trolls and people that are targeting them on track and shit. And how you deal with that, I guess, from day one will depend a lot on how much more of it you get and how people watch you or why they watch you when that shit happens. And me, from day one, I've had my moments, mostly when I've been medicated for I've had my moments mostly when I've been medicated for being calm, eating people's shit on the track. But more often than not, bro, I call out people's bullshit straight away on the track. Especially if you have replays.
Yellow flag.
Yeah, I don't know why this car's all of a sudden louder than the rest of them. I didn't change the audio at all. They're stiff on the front too. It's hard. But yeah, I've upset a lot of people along the way. And I've had the same brutal truths like thrown back at me. And I used to think too, like, I guess even with PMR I've been brutal. With other streamers related to PMR I've been brutal, but I feel I'm entitled to. And then to tell me they're not doing the same. But I've, like, I mean, even in my song, listen to the fucking song that Neon made, like the lyrics for it. If it bends, I'll break it. Like I've pushed. I've certainly pushed. I know that. It's like, it's a trouble with me, like even genuinely, like something I was seeing a fucking psychologist about when I could afford it. There's many times in my life where my mindset just seeks conflict, confrontation. Like, if I think I've done anything wrong or someone has wronged me or something like that and it's not spoken about and sorted straight away, my brain, my mind is like the worst thing ever. And the results can be pretty bad. I can seek confrontation. But I am absolutely not mentally sound. Never have been. Gotten worse over the years. And I've been honest about that. I don't use it as a crutch or an excuse either. I think when a lot of people come at me and tell me how bad I am, I think they do absolutely forget and neglect that. And also forget that I equally and also think I'm a piece of shit. So them coming at me with like stuff I don't already know. Like, and it only adds to me being me even more. And yeah, you do, old man. Like, you do, but I appreciate it. Like, you still do it in a way better way. Like, you keep your shit together. You complain about it, and you fucking say it how it is, but you just do it in a much more mature, middle-aged Aussie bloke way. Like, you know, almost like you've got the media personality training style thing. Yeah, Lancey, felt like I was on wets, mate. On slicks, truly. Felt like I was on slicks. Nah, not with these cars, mate. It's with the new cars. These cars are still on the old tyres. It's only with the GT3s, 4s and V8. Everything else, when it comes to the hards and the wets, they're still on the same tyres.
We're going to have to work on our one lap pace moving forward. But let's see what we can do in the race. That's where the points count.
I've had some moments with Kingdom, but also I was warned going into Kingdom that it was clunky, and all the times that it's like literally glitched or fucked up or whatever, it's the clunkiness of the game. You can see the decade age of the game, but the combat is rage-inducing, but at the same time, it's the very thing that has me truly hooked on the game. Is the combat, which, like, for Dark Souls, Demon Souls, it'd be the same thing, really. Like, you've got to make mistakes and learn, but the combat in this, like, just the actual... If these motherfuckers made a Star Wars game, like, literally every time I'm in a sword fight, and they can't, like, raises his sword up, and he's, like, coming at me, bum, bum, like, and I'm always, like, backing up, getting up a hill, like, have the high ground! They're doing a fucking Lord of the Rings game. Imagine they did Star Wars. Sick. I appreciate that, guys. I really do. I know I've I've lost people recently, but it gained more than ever too. And there's been a lot of people that have like lurking or coming out of nowhere and just saying like they appreciate. They see the effort. They see the attitude, but they see the effort too. See how much we can see? Like even with the lights off, because of the rain. Something about the rain and something about the surface. But look how much we can see. Seriously, guys, whatever they've got going on at Sebring at night needs to happen everywhere else. I think it's just the surface, because it's this shitty whitish grey concrete, and then all the white walls I think really add to it too. But look at this, lights off. Look at this. It's 8 PM at night, pitch black.
This is where you earn your money, mate.
You know?
The track is wet and turn one will be...
It actually made me impressed with this game at night. It actually made me enjoy night racing. Racing, fellas. Sorry, Simba. I was gonna get. Oh no!
Yellow flag,
Oh
yellow
fuck!
flag. Watch out for debris on the track.
Oh, I feel like everything's in slow motion. What? No! That was fucking scary. That was... Ah! That was... There was someone parked on the road. It's hard. It is hard to see, Ash. These lights are not as good as the GT Force one are, but you can still see. Like I could see. I thought this is one of the better ones where you can actually see. But yes, if you've lost your headlights. Oh, this is racing though, man. Ah! I go round and round and round again. I spin around me. 5 times. WCW champion.
Yellow flag. Watch out for debris on the track.
Yeah, because I nuked my TV. I've got like fucking 285 brightness of contrast. I was watching House of the Dragon last night, and when those dragons lit up the fire, mate, it singed my eyebrows. My TV's that bright. Just to play this bloody game. Yeah, I love Booker. I love Booker. Sucker! Big wrestling fan. That's why I'm getting up early tomorrow. We do a podcast, weekly podcast. Do watch-alongs too, but only for the pay-per-views. Got promo class tomorrow, and then probably do a grocery run, a quick grocery run after that, and then be on for lobbies most of the day tomorrow. Like morning stream, afternoon stream. And then we're getting a good routine at the moment. Oh god, it's working well because we've got fucking hell. Thursday night V8 Supercar night. Friday night I do like open lobbies, so they're 2 booked in PMR nights. Saturday morning, always standard weekend lobbies. Sunday morning, same thing. Now Sunday night, GT4 League. I always like to at least have Monday off racing. At the very least, Monday off racing. Possibly Monday, Tuesday, depending on how well I've done throughout the week. Group C, Red Bull Ring. Okay, copy. Thanks, mate. But yeah, we're getting a good routine for at least like switching up between other games, keeping me fucking sane. Still doing well on those other games too, well enough. And I'm not playing this every day because I can't keep doing it, or I'm gonna be miserable. I will end up hating it. You'll get more of how I've been recently on it, even like what happened last night where I just randomly got on, and so I am really trying to make the quality of the content better when I'm on, rather than be on all the time for the sake of being on. It's not easy, and I've still got to keep people happy with this game and keep, I mean, even me just simply playing other games is like nothing's happening in the PSN group. Already burned what bridge, Josh? Which one? I've burnt down many, mate. many bridges. Many bridges, many brain cells, many houses made of sticks and stones. At the fire starter. That was hard. That was hard. It's getting pretty packed now. I might have to go over my last video. I was trying to save it for tomorrow morning. I'll probably do a shot run before a promo. Get up early enough. Oh, okay. Sorry, mate. Nah, these cars, it's the cars too. It's the headlights of the cars. I didn't even think about that. And damage. If damage was off, a lot of you probably would have been okay. But it's the headlights of the car. They do have the real amber headlights on these things. And yeah. Still, yeah, night racing is just out of the game. Full stop. And that's what I mean, like, and they'll still overhaul the GT3s again rather than fix something that needs fixing, that's needed fixing for the longest time. Yeah, I know, the rearview mirrors are the bug too. I pointed that out last time. You still have like sun and shit. Yeah, I know, bro. I know. I get it. My bad. I'm changing the settings. Don't worry. We're going to Red Bull Ring Group C. I'll make it nice and sunny. Don't worry about it. It's okay, guys. It's okay. Where the curves were fucked, bro. They were like, the moment, like, I wouldn't have much feedback going on. The moment I touch a curb, man, it was like the car literally felt like a boat coming off some of those curbs. Like you had no steering at the front, and then as soon as the rear touched something, it was like, whoop, whoop, whoop. Felt like a jet ski. Yeah, that wasn't easy. And yeah, a lot of you finished still.
You're in the point.
A lot of you
Nice
finished.
work.
That was not easy. Nah. I talk too much. We talk too much. We never shut up. I said we talk too much. Oh boy, we never shut up. There you go. Is that better? You happy now? You know, Run DMC, Ash? You listen to Run DMC in the day? You watch Botchamania, Ash? Oh yeah, I'm not the host now. Haha. Reset. 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 Alright. We're just on the regular, always killing the biggest lobby in the game. I've been smashing the Jag lately. Never really give the 787 a go. No, what are we gonna go? Yeah, let's go the Porsche because we're going to Austria. 39, mate. 40 in a couple of months. So close to 40. But no, I know it more. Like, I mean, I grew up with it too, but I know it more because of Botchamania. Because every time, like a promo or a TV show or a cartoon or whatever, anytime anybody's like said you talk too much, like Botchamania wrestling thing on YouTube. Botchamania. It got ingrained in my head because of that. Same as fucking James Hetfield. I am the table! Yeah, I grew up with it. Grew up with heaps of hip hop and rap and music from the 80s. I mean, I grew up with everything, bro. Grew up with everything. But yeah, my sisters were into them bad. My sisters loved the Aerosmith, like the Aerosmith and fucking, yeah, I love Metallica. They are still touring. They're killing it. But yeah, probably definitely because of my sisters. Even my mum. I remember my mum, like, with fucking... She'd walk this way, and she'd be doing the fucking Steven Tyler shit. Walk this way. Yeah, but you raised her well, Lounsey. You raised her really well. But same with, like, my musical influences. It's like, as much as some of my parents' music shit me, I always loved it even back then. But I've always appreciated the music that they gave me, or that they listened to. It's too much of its overkill, but we were talking about the other day, all the country and the rock and the hard rock and the metal and the pop and the swinger stuff and crooner stuff and fucking blues and soul and so much stuff that I grew up with. My mum was big on music. Both were, actually. But mum, like, all day, every day, just had her fucking 6 CD stacker thing going off. Lamb of God, bro. Fuck yes. Log, like, I was going on about them the other day too. Like, after new metal. Saying, like, you know, Log were the band that, like, just... Parkway Drive, Lamb of God. They were the two. Like, if Metallica were my formative band when I was, like, fucking 10. Parkway Drive and Lamb of God when I was, like, 20. Was the next big chapter for me. With metal and heavy music. I literally brought him up the other day. I said that I thought he was the best drummer in the world for a while. Now he fucking drums for Megadeth. Fucking hell. My cousin met him only a couple of weeks ago over here. Got a symbol signed and all. Yeah. And he always impressed me just the way he looked. Fucking veggie, riding his bike. But the sick, I'm getting there too, bro. If I didn't trim my goatee, I could 100% do it like him. But the beard... Skinny tall can't look like Jesus. Sick cunt. Yeah, I love Log, bro. Love them. Like, they're like, they're a band that, like I have to be in a mood to listen to them too. But even if I'm not, if I hear a Lamb of God riff, like, I could be in that mood instantly. Like, they're just, and their sound is so signature too. Like, signature as fuck. Yo, it's 0 degrees. I did say that. That's a shame too. Loved both of them. Still, did you ever see the DVDs they did? Like the 1.5 years of life of Metallica ones? They came with like Sacrament and there's another one with another one. But I remember Richmond motherfucking Virginia. Yeah, fucking literally that's what I'm thinking of Randy right now. In his kilt, wasted as fucking shit on the European tour, and he's trying to fight like all of them. He's trying to fight Willie, he's trying to fight Chris, he's trying to fight Mark, like. And he basically gets, like, who was it who stepped up to him? Is it Mark or is it Willie? It's one of them. Mark or Willie. Eventually have enough. They fucking throw him outside the bus, step up to him, which is what he wanted, and they knock him the fuck out. Yeah, Mark. It is. Let's fucking fight the fucking streets of Glasgow. Like, it is the funny. Like, at that time, like, he believed it, bro. Like, I'm so glad he's sober now and got his shit together. But fucking what a time, bro. Like, that shit cracked me up so hard. Like, just how that band functioned with Randy like that, bro. Like, good shit. But just there's so many, like, when they were filming that little bit, like, it full reminded me of Some Kind of Monster and A Year and a Half in the Life of Metallica. Like, it reminded me of Some Kind of Monster because, like, it felt like Willie, as example, it felt like he was Kirk. Like, he was just trying to be the pacifist, calm shit down, get everyone happy again, keep drinking, playing cards and shit. And the rest of them were just like, no, we're gonna fucking fight. And then once they, like, and they sorted it out too. Like, they sorted it out like men, and it was pretty fucking funny. Like, in his kilt, got his ass handed to him in his kilt. Yeah, the Pantera stuff. Log remind me of Pantera. And Pantera were never, like, a favourite for me, but their sound is was like a modern Pantera to me. It felt like, and even the vocals, like, bro, like, I love Log, like, from their start to now. They've mellowed out, and they do have a generic sound now, and they've definitely mellowed, like, there's a lot more slower songs and shit, which is absolutely fine. But, like, literally from fucking 11th Hour, Ruin. The fucking, the dirtiness of that first Lamb of God album. The dirtiness of that album. Yeah, bro, the sun's coming up. Don't worry, guys. We're only in the practice. These amber lights do seem... These amber lights seem worse than ever. The older cars. Yeah, Dimebag was definitely a great loss. 100%. His music was pretty iconic, but yeah, Log would have been good for Austin. Like, when they went through that reinvention stage, like when they gave Undertaker Limp Bizkit, literally around then was like, what, 2002? Lamb of God. But yeah, Redneck, just one pay-per-view entrance to Redneck. You could have the glass break too, like, still have it. Just one time. You can tell the same lie 1,000 times, but it never gets any more true. So close your eyes once more and once more believe that they all still believe in you. Just one time. This is a motherfucking invitation. See? It happened. Boom. Lamb of God. In me fucking head. And now I'm like... breaking my neck just thinking about it. Fucking... straight away, Walk With Me in Hell. Fuck. Pray for blood. Pray for love. Pray for forgiveness and pray for the flood. Pray for the end of this nightmare as quickly as it came along. They're just fucking sick. Seeing them live was like bucket list shit. Bucket list shit. All of it, bro. All of it. Sacrament is... I actually think Sacrament's a weaker album. Legitimately, I think Sacrament's a weaker album. Like... there was like a 4 or 5 album streak that is like perfection. Sacraments like they're black. Like, you know, Redneck is their fucking Enter Sandman. Like 100%. Redneck is Lamb of God's Enter Sandman. Lyrically, completely different type thing. But in terms of the video, the song, the style... No, I'm not saying it's shit. I'm not saying it's shit. At all. At all. Do not get me wrong, brother. It's commercially sound. I am not at all saying it is shit. Not at all. No fucking way in hell. There's too many bangers on that album, bro. Like Black. There's too many bangers on that album.
Yellow flag.
I'm just saying it's safe. It's clean. It's zesty. It's got stadium rock all over it. You know what I mean? Like, not at all insulting the album. No fucking way in hell, bro. There's so many good so many good songs on that album. And Lamb of God 2 are a band that, like, you have to listen to songs in order. Like, you're so, you know what I mean? Like, if shit's playing on random and a song finishes, you're so expecting the next one to come on. Like, fucking Wrath. Wrath is an album that you have to listen to in order. Like, you have to. Like, fucking Horizons from Parkway, a couple of Metallica's early albums. Wrath is something that has to be listened to in order. Yeah, it was the Grammys, wasn't it? It's like won a few Grammys. But to me, they are the kings of American metal. Like they were. They're more like godfathers now. They're moving into that territory. There's probably other bands that are Americans that are more important now or on the rise. But from like fucking 2005 to like 2020, Log were the band. No, he was still there for Wrath. He was still there for Wrath. He still did Wrath with him. I think he still did Desolation with him too. Positive he at least still helped write it. But he was definitely still involved with Wrath, bro. All those like literally think about Wrath, like think about even Grace, something as simple as Grace. His kick, his simple intro kick that he like.
Yellow flag.
He picks his moment when he comes into the song and it just explodes. You know, like, and even when he's doing short, punchier stuff, he's got a very distinguished fucking kick. I'm pretty sure, bro. Pretty sure. Like, it was a long time ago now, but I'm pretty sure, man. Wrath was what, like 2009 or something? Still a long time ago. I don't know, I've got all the albums somewhere. They're in the other room. Lamb of God are one of 3 bands that I own, like, their catalogue for. Metallica, Parkway Drive, Lamb of God. I mean, a couple of other bands, but in terms of a catalogue that's that large, like a dozen albums or so, you know. I've got the Hourglass, the unreleased stuff, like the 60 track triple CD thing. Yeah, okay, yeah. That's when I was like at my zenith with music, bro. Literally 25, like I was just non-stop festivals. Non-stop festivals and gigs at that age. Then I got into conventions, cosplay, shit like that. A lot of my money started going there instead. Would still get to like the big gigs. But yeah, 20 to 25, that's all I spent my money on. Lived for the weekend, and in between all that, lived for the festivals and the concerts. was meant to see Log with Metallica for the Death Magnetic tour, and we missed out on tickets. But then the way it happened was because to demand, they ended up, the original shows were going to be in November, and it was going to be Lamb of God supporting Metallica, and it was 3 shows, and like fucking we missed out on tickets after being like Ticketmaster back in the day, like the old thing back on the phone. And they did another release of tickets a couple weeks later for a bunch of shows that were in September, early September, but they didn't have Lamb of God supporting. They had Fear Factory, and so we ended up being the first show. Like, it was actually like the 4th show in terms of the ticket sales, but it kicked off the world tour in terms of Southeast Asia. And then yeah, Log, I actually got to see a festival hall and a Soundwave too. Yeah, see, a bit more heavier for me. Black Dahlia I listened to, Cannibal Corpse, it's a bit thrash. I had my whole thrash rant the other day. I grew out of thrash early. I went into metalcore, like more melodic metalcore. The closest thing, I mean, it's not even close to thrash, but gent. I grew out of metalcore very quick. I found, you know, a lot of metal. I had my favourite metalcore bands that I still think are great to this day, but I felt that a lot of metalcore was the same. And gent, I got into gent. Parkway were a gateway band for me, with like hardcore post-metalcore. Log were like that new wave of American metal. But gent was where my brain exploded, and like, at least in terms of like metal that I listened to or music that I listened to, like completely diversified. But gent, which is the fastest, hardest, you know, most groovy, brutal, like fucking Meshuggah alone, like, and that's the intro to gent. But again, the stuff that I listen to is more melodic, instrumental, orchestra. Tesseract are probably my favourite band of all time now. They're fucking incredible. Periphery. Alright, I'm gonna make this the last one because I don't want to open my last feed. I don't want to have another restless night where I can't sleep and I've got to be up early. So I'll make this the last one. Unfortunately, as much as I'm enjoying the chats. I need to have some dinner. I just don't want to have it last week. I'll need that in the morning to be up and pep up for Zier promo class. But appreciate y'all making these some really cool races tonight. Much more intimate group now. This is a bit too hard of a combo for a lot of people. Thanks, Drew. He's the saddest. He's always picking. Mastodon are sick. I don't know their catalogue inside out, but they're a sick band, 100%. Gojira, same as them. Seen Mastodon with Log. Yeah, the bass stuff. Yeah, 100%. The bass. Like, chuggy. Even for Log, bro. Like, the bass in Log got me a lot. Chugging. Stuff that's got groove. That is, like, heavy and fast, but it's got this, like, fucking dirt to it, you know? Like, that's why I like gent, too. Like, 8 strings. Fucking... It's just this sick, yeah, mathematical drumming. That's Tesseract, bro. Go listen to Tesseract. It's all like off-key drumming, man. Like, there's no like rhythm and sequence to it, man. Like, it's magical. Like their EP alone, just the intro It's like this mad, like, kind of guitar riff, slow, melodic, and then the drums kick in, and they're like, like, they're just so hard to register, but they've just got so much punch, like, yeah, log are groovy, man. Log were like the groovy, like when I got into them, like just metal that makes you not so much headbang, like, and they do have stuff like that too, like some of their breakdowns. Ruin, bro, ruin. An 11th hour. Ruin for the just the dirtiness of it and the pace of it and the angriness of it. 11th hour for the fucking the middle of it, the breakdown, the anger, and how much I can self-relate to 11th hour. But I probably couldn't pick a favourite log song. Had so many over time. Love Walk With Me in Hell. As the Palaces Burn. Which gets like a shout out in one of the other songs in one of the other albums. As the Palaces Burn.
Unfortunately, there's no time on the board. We'll start from the back. You will need to get your elbows out.
Just the so sweetly she sucks away at my tongue. So sweetly she draws me now. Closer, closer, draws nearer and nearer, and he's like, and it was like the young, fucked up, still had like the mohawk version of him. Dave Lombardo. I was huge on Trivium at the same time too. Trivium were more metalcore, but literally at the exact same time, and like same record label, just Trivium were a more, you know, prettier metalcore, tattooed, skinny white boy version of Lamb of God, but they could play and he had the maddest vocals too. They could fucking play though, like their first few albums were just pure fire. They were like riffs. Trivium knew fucking riffs inside out. They knew how to make a riff that just got ya. Yeah, I've seen them live a few times. Got to see them with Lamb of God, bro. But I do love Trivium. Like, love Trivium. Trivium get me in a headspace. Big time Trivium get me in a headspace. Good or bad, because they've got, like, that's how much range they have. But he's an amazing vocalist, Heathy. And I like the Trivium drummer too. Mad double kicks in Trivium. What's going on, Wilco? And like he literally had to change his vocal style and like do more of the singing because he was fucking destroying his vocal box. And like arguably, you know, especially like their more hit stuff is his singing over his screaming, but his fucking scream, like go back to In Waves, the intro to In Waves, that dude's vocals are just like
flag. Repeat, yellow flag.
He loves Japan. Yeah, love Trivium they'd be like, you know, a big five for me. Like I like a lot of what Trivium have done over their whole career. Metalcore became like it's like it's a certain mindset, but it's like music that no matter what, like it's always got vibes for me, you know, it always makes me, it's always got nostalgia for me, like good nostalgia. Yeah, yeah, no, incredible vocalist. Really good live too. Yeah, really good. Like, genuinely, like, to be able to switch from the... Like, go listen to In Waves alone. There's a lot of songs where he does it, but listen to In Waves, where he's doing the In Waves and screaming, and then just the... Do I end this all for the world to see? Like, he's... The way he changes his voice. In Waves, In Waves. Do I tear everybody up? Like, at the drop of a hat, like... That's why I love Tesseract too. Listen to Tesseract, the vocalist there. Dude's got like the intro alone, the screams. Like, I could never do it. I'd tear my vocal box apart, but it's like this no, but like, no. It's the sickest. And then he starts singing and you're like, holy fuck, this cunt sounds like fucking Bruno Mars or something. Not that, but like he's got this beautiful voice. And then the music's melodic as shit, heavy as fuck, breakdowns galore, double kicks everywhere, 8 strings, fucking 5 or 6 dudes in the band with so many instruments, like, just a sick band. Like Periphery, if you've ever heard of Periphery, Tesseract are the exact same, like that, metalcore gent. And I only say metalcore because they're cleans and screams and have melody or instrumentally orchestra, you know, thematic type shit rather than, but they chug, they fucking chug. That's why they're gent.
Yellow flag. Yellow flag.
And then the offbeat of the drummer, like, they're truly, like, even when I first discovered Tesseract, even, like, it's like, all I can think of is, like, you know, what it would have been like listening to Pink Floyd the first time, back then, way back then. You know, music that just didn't make sense, but sounded incredible and wonderful and whimsical. It was just unlike anything you'd ever heard. So offbeat, so beautiful, poetic. The Kill Switch Engage bloke was really good at it. Both of them. Jesse and Howard. Both of them. Really, really good at it. I'd say Jesse did screams better. Howard had like more of a... not a... yeah, more of an... But Jesse was like this, I mean, fuck, like he had a couple of bands. More of an uplifting scream. Emo-ish scream. Howard's was more like a hard rock. But Kill Switch Engage, I think, are like they defined like the dual vocal thing. You know, like, because there's a lot of bands I've listened to like that are like that. Like, it became like one of my favourite things, bro. There's a British band called Bury Tomorrow. They do it with 2 vocalists. The way they do it though, it's so well done. But they got one dude who does the screams, one dude who does the cleans, and it's just so fucking well done, and it's just perfect, clean, fast, heavy metalcore music. But the way it just goes from the scream to these beautiful choruses, I love that shit. Like, I hated it when I was an elitist metalhead. I hated it. Like, I ignored it. I was like, oh, it's pop shit. Like, and then you just chill out and you start to, you know, like, it's catchy, it's enjoyable, it's fun. It's really, really good mashup. A lot of the stuff that I listen to is the best versions of it have been like dual vocalists or a vocalist that can do both. But yeah, I definitely think the Trivium bloke can sing. He's like the voice of a demon and the voice of an angel at the same time. Like, literally, the voice of a demon and the voice of an angel at the same time. It's weird. Sick cunt too. Chill dude. Kick the fuck out of you, knows Muay Thai, like inside out. Big gamer. Oh no, I'm dead. Still dying.
There's a yellow flag. Repeat, yellow flag.
Oh, still dying. Mamma mia! And that was hard. Very true. Bought himself a win. Ah, goated. That's what you want from people who pick their own combo. You want them to win. Or show that they can do well. That was fucking hard, man.
You finished in the points. Nice driving.
There's a lot of stuff, Lancey, now, especially like pop punk, man. Like even I hated pop punk. I hated it. And then like I got into like almost emo-y metalcore pop punk type stuff myself, bro. Like in my mid-20s. Real bad. And like yeah, just the catchy shit. Metalcore does it so well. There's one band I could totally recommend, and they're one that I've spoken about them a lot. I ignored them for the longest time. Falling in Reverse, man. Yeah, same, bro. Arigato. Same. Falling in Reverse. Falling in Reverse are like the definition today of like pop metal. Like if it was ever a thing. Pop metal. Falling in Reverse, but they're fucking sick. They're heavy. They look brutal as shit. Their videos are brutal as shit. But their choruses are like anthems. Like full-blown radio anthems. And they're fucking sick. Like I love Falling in Reverse. They get me so pumped. So yeah. 100% think that fucking... Guys, seriously, when we talk about music, it's when shit's the best here. Alright, I'll see if anyone's on. Did I open the wrong thing? I think I did. What did I open? No, I opened that. What am I going to have for dinner? But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow morning. So like 13-ish, 12, 13 hours from now. I think I'm scheduled for 10:30. I've got promo class. We've moved it forward an hour, so I could possibly be on earlier. Oh, Neon's on. I reckon we're going to go over there. Watch some cowboy shit. Just give me a sec, see who else is on. But yeah, thanks for the chats today, guys. Wasn't trying to be a downer or anything either. I got to get my 30 for 30. What did they just lined up good things? Was it good things? Limp Bizkit, a headline and a festival here. Good things, I think. But they were really the only big band there. Good things 2026. Images. Limp Bizkit, it's so, bro, listen to this. The missus would love it. Me for Limp Bizkit, but Simple Plan, Spirit Box, Polaris are sick. All American Rejects, Bad Religion, Alexis on Fire, Grinspoon, Millencolin. Jesus. Pod, P-O-D, Devil Wears Prada. And the Choir Boys. What the fuck? What the fuck? But yeah, good things. It's a whack lineup, man. But it's a really good, like, it's the old shit. It's got new shit. It's got shit in the middle. But Limp Bizkit had, like, is this 2002? Limp Bizkit, Simple Plan, Spirit Box, Alexis on Fire. A couple of them are doing, and like Millencolin and Greenspoon together. Like, Jesus Christ, bro. You know? But it'd be great to see Limp. Like, as an old man, it'd be great to see Limp. Be fucking... If I say fucking 2 more times, that's 46 fucks in this fucked up rhyme. Hey, this song. Everybody knows this song. Limp Bizkit, mate. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Alright. I'm going to send you to Neon. He's playing Red Dead. At the race course, I think. Probably going to be the race course, bro. Pretty sure it's gotten bigger and bigger and bigger over the last few years. Doesn't say Melbourne. Race course. Race course. Yeah, both significant others sick too. But yes, Chocolate Starfish was like a defining album of my childhood, 10 years. I've done so many edits to those. Yeah. Yeah, no, it would be a trip down memory lane for sure. Same as like the Soundwave that I went to felt like that fucking... Well, one of the Soundwaves I went to in particular. Metallica, Blink-182, Offspring, Linkin Park, A Perfect Circle, like all of them like back to back on the main stage. I'd never spent so much time at a main stage ever at a festival. But it was like, how could you not with those bands? I was usually, at the time, I was always trying to see bands that I was more into in that age bracket, but that was incredible. Anyways, guys, I'm sending you to Neon. I'm done. I'm going to go have something to eat. I'll see you tomorrow morning for some more racing. We'll get some racing in with our American friends. Thanks for all the chats. Thanks for the music chats, especially. Generally the best streams ever when we're talking about music. Yeah, it was mental. That was the second last ever Soundwave in Australia. Second last ever Soundwave. Fuck, man, I can't remember how long. I think it was like 12 years ago. It was a long time ago now. I got to see Chester a couple years before he was gone, so... but yeah, it was a massive, massive Soundwave. Massive. I went to a few within a few years, and that one was like... There was one that I went to and went to see like Machine Head and fucking Confession and Periphery and fucking a couple other genty bands. And then, like, there was one where I picked Machine Head over System of a Down. And then there was that one where the main stage was where it was at. Like, Metallica were on the main stage. I'd seen Metallica 4 times already, but the mate that I was with was there for Metallica. From Blink onwards, like from 4:30 onwards, you couldn't move from the main stage anyways. And I remember he wanted to see Blink, and it went Blink, APC, Linkin Park, and that alone, I was like, well, there's no point leaving. APC was sick, Linkin Park, Metallica, fucking mental. Same day I seen Stone Sour, not Slipknot, but Corey Taylor, first and only time, Stone Sour, and I think I fucking creamed a few times. Like, I think, like, in that, like, I realized, like, watching that performance, seeing him, I was like, I get it, Slipknot fans, I get it. It's like I was like nearly 30, and I was like, I fucking get it, I get it, guys, I get it. So yeah, I like always appreciated him, but like was never huge into him. But then Stone Sour, like I started getting into Stone Sour, and then yeah, they were one, and they were early too because they weren't that big. They were on at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, something like that. I think Fozzy was on before them. Fozzy, Chris Jericho, and then fucking Stone Sour was early in the afternoon. And I still remember like the same thing had happened the year before. Year before, when I left, I seen so many bands the year before. Meshuggah, fucking Machine Head, Lamb of God, Trivium. But when I left, It was Times of Grace. Jesse Leach. That was stuck in my head. And we seen them at like 11:30, 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Like they were like the second band on one of the stages that we seen. It was like the earliest I'd ever been there. Times of Grace. Christian metal. I'm an atheist. Jesse Leach though, like metalcore, sing-along shit. It was that was stuck in my head after that Soundwave. And then yeah, the next year, like the main show, but fucking Corey Taylor. Like I went after that Soundwave, I was obsessed with Stone Sour, and I was smashing Slipknot too. Smashing a lot of them, just going through their back catalogue. So yeah, I've had my history with festivals, that's for sure, and just outright gigs. Machine Head, fucking Circle Pit, Lamb of God, Wall of Death, shit like that. So yeah. Anyways, guys, I'm done. I'm going to send you to Neon. He's a legend. He designed my logo. He's done a few of our songs. He's playing Red Dead, which is one of, if not my favourite video game of all time. Go say hello to him. Go continue the chats with him. He's a dead set legend. They did make me go to church. Nah, never. But he made me appreciate a different style. Like something that's... I hated that his music was so uplifting and like that it was... that's what it was based around, but it's fucking incredible vocalist, bro. Like, I was always a Killswitch fan too, so incredible vocalist, brilliant stuff. Anyways, guys, I'm done. I'll speak to you tomorrow, alright? It looks good. It looks good. I never got around to the first one, and I remember how sick that, but it does look good. I couldn't get new games as soon as they come out. I've got a couple others I've got to commit to. But yeah, when that's like on sale, probably around Christmas or something, I'll probably look into it because it does look sick. And I love Vietnam settings. Does look sick. I like my brutal, harder, like I'm more of a Battlefield guy, enlisted, stuff like that over COD any day. So yeah, it does look very good. Anyways, guys, I'm done. I'll speak to you tomorrow. Thanks for all the chats. Been a mad day.